The following program is produced entirely by the television production students of Southeast High School, in partnership with Kaiser University, and by the medical experts at Intercoastal Cardiology of Sarasota, and by Cody's Original Roadhouse, and by the financial advisors at Mott & Associates in Bradenton.
Live from Southeast High School in Bradenton, Florida, SCTV Southeast High School Sports presents Southeast Seminole Football. Tonight our Knowles are hosting district rival the Desoto Bulldogs. Southeast comes into the game with a district record of 1-0, and the Bulldogs are 0-4. I'm Randy Funderburk, and I'll be bringing you the play-by-play of tonight's action. And with me is my regular partner, Augustus Capers, who will be bringing his expertise to describing what's happening on the field. And joining us for the first time is Mike Federico, who just happens to be the father of SCTV's talented executive producer, Alexis Federico. Welcome, guys. We're here in the booth, and we are ready for a good game, a district game. Augustus, you said we've got a little history with DeSoto.
Yes, we do. We have a little history with them. I don't know if everyone realized from last season, but we played this team, and it was a close one. The game actually went in overtime, and we missed the field goal, and on the turnaround, they scored, and they made the field goal, and they won the game 21-20 in a heartbreaker here at John Kiker Memorial Stadium.
Now, this was a DeSoto team that were they undefeated last year?
Yes, this is the defending district champs coming into this season, the defending district champs. So it is a big game for the Knowles tonight.
Well, they must have graduated a lot of players, Mike, because they are 0-4 so far.
Well, they're starting out real tough. This is a big game for us tonight. It's a beautiful night for football, so hopefully we can play some mistake-free football and come out here with the win and be 2-0 in district.
We're hoping so. We've got some good weather. A little bit breezy tonight as the Southeast Band is performing the national anthem. And we'll be putting the flag up over there, enjoying the music and the festivities as we start. Earlier this week, Coach Warren had a chance to talk about the Bayshore victory with in Coach's Corner, brought to you tonight in partnership with Mott & Associates, financial planners of Bradenton. Sports editor for Southeast Television, Conrad Strakowski, talked to Coach Warren earlier in the week about tonight's game, and here's what he had to say in Seminole Coach's Corner.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Seminole Coaches Corner, brought to you in partnership with Mott & Associates, financial planners in Bradenton. I'm Conrad, and I have with me Coach John Warren to talk to us about the Seminoles game against the DeSoto Bulldogs. Hi, Coach Warren, and welcome to the Coaches Corner.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
So, congratulations, a 1-0 victory in the district. That's pretty impressive. Tell us about it.
Well, you know, you always want to get off on a positive note, especially in district play. Our district is always tough year in and year out, and you know, that's kind of why we prepare ourselves for that, is playing the bigger schools of Palmetto, Braden River, and you know, we went on the road to play a real tough 5A school in Nature Coast to start off the year. Well, all of that was in preparation, and you know, if we control our own destiny, we keep winning, we'll keep going. So you know, that's kind of our outlook on things is you know, every week, don't overlook your opponent until you win that game, and then look forward to the next week. So that's our approach, and hopefully it'll work out well this week.
Yeah, the 1-0 victory for a district game definitely sounds more important than any regular season game. So this Friday, this upcoming game, we have another district game against the DeSoto Bulldogs. Tell me a little bit about how you think that's going to go.
Well, you know, they are the defending district champions, so you know, defending champions die hard. That's what we tell the kids, and in order to be a champion, you got to knock off the champion, and that's what we're looking at in week 2, or the second district game. Is, you know, we want to get off to a positive start, kind of like last week at Bayshore. We were up 17-0 at halftime, and you know, better or worse, I don't know if our kids are used to that or not used to that, but we start out sluggish in the third quarter. So we're trying to put together 4 positive quarters of football, and DeSoto's a good athletic team, and anytime you're the defending champion, you're going to come and you're going to bring your A game. They always play well on the road too, so we'll be ready.
Yeah,
We'll be ready.
It sounds like all of our team members are fired up and really ready to do well again this Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you, Coach, so much for being here today.
No problem.
Good luck in the game on Friday.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I'm Conrad, and I hope you have enjoyed this edition of Seminole Coaches Cornered, powered by the financial planners at Modern Associates. Now back to the guys on the mic.
All right. Thank you, Coach Warren. And Seminole Coaches Corner. We've had a interesting night tonight already in the pregame show. Augustus, we had was it the Mighty Mites, or somebody was out here, and they're little replica football players, and they were scoring from way out.
Yes, it was going left and right on both ends of the field. We seen the flag team, and also we seen the little Mighty Mites going at it. So it's exciting for the pre-show for all the fans out here tonight.
We got cheerleaders too. I guess it's the cheerleaders from that age group have also come out and joined us. So if you get the camera, the wide angle camera shot, you'll see some maroon jerseys for cheerleaders and some football players and some green. The shorter versions are the Mighty Mites, and the ones in blue or gray, whatever color we're wearing tonight, will be the Seminoles. Augustus, we came away with a victory last week. That tasted sweet.
Yes, we did. We finally tasted the end zone a couple times, which we've been asking for all season long, and we finally got that.
Actually, I guess that was 2 weeks ago. We had last week off.
Yes, we had a bye week, and
You went to another game, didn't you?
I was everywhere. I'm everywhere.
You were out and about?
Everywhere.
I was home with my feet up.
With your feet up, I was out and about trying to see who our next victim
Were
on
you
the
scouting?
roster.
Were you? You're the man.
Hey, gotta do what I have to do.
That must be where you get all those notes that you write down.
Yes.
Well, I understand that. Big night tonight. We're look across the field. It's a long drive from DeSoto over to Southeast. We've made it a few times going that direction. Looks like the road doesn't come this direction because they didn't travel with a large group. Julio's in the house. So we've got a pretty good crowd for the Southeast side over here. They had a push going on this week to try to build attendance for the students to come in their orange or blue shirt and bring an ID. I think they were able to get in for free.
Oh.
Trying to get them all pumped up about being here. Next week is homecoming.
Well,
And not only is it homecoming, it's a homecoming for Coach Paul Meckley.
Exactly.
Who's going to come back as part of the coaching staff for Cardinal Mooney. And we're going to officially dedicate this as Paul Meckley Field at John Kiker Memorial Stadium. That's what the sign says over there.
And what a night that will be. But before we get into that, we have to focus on tonight, because tonight's game is a district game, in case no one doesn't know or realize. But this is a district game, and we have the opportunity tonight to be first place and control our own destiny in the districts here in the state of Florida.
Are you pretty secure if you have 2 district wins, or does it take 3 to get qualify for the playoffs?
Well, tonight, if the Noles get the district game tonight, pretty much they control their own destiny on how they want to finish the season and possibly place in the brackets in the playoffs. So this game tonight is very important, and it can't take DeSoto lightly tonight.
No, you certainly can, and we haven't shown ourselves strong enough to take anybody lightly. Defense has played good for 3 quarters for most of these games, but have found creative ways to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Only Bayshore didn't pressure us much, but we played with every team we played so far, but just not for 4 quarters.
Right. And last time we were doing our broadcast, we finished the game, and that's something that we wanted to see. I know the coaching staff wanted to see that. Us here in the booth want to see that. And I'm pretty sure all the fans want to see that as well. And we did do that 2 weeks ago at Bayshore High School. And I remember I wrote something down, what you said last week, or the last time we was on the broadcast. You said you cannot have your second win until you have your first one. Well, we have our first one.
Found.
Well, we have our first one, so we're looking forward tonight to see if we can get a second one.
I'm all for that. I am all for that. We're waiting on Coach Bradshaw to give us his on-the-field report, and we're also waiting on the coin toss, and Looks like we're on hold.
It seems like the little guys are going to do the coin toss tonight. They're at the midfield with the assistant principal. So we'll see what happens.
That is soon not to be assistant principal, Rosa Daughtry. You see her down there in their screen there with the white slacks on with the Mighty Mites. Congratulations to Ms. Daughtry. She was named this week as the new interim principal over at Sugg Middle School. So today is her last day at Southeast and this official assistant principal capacity. And then Monday morning, bright and early, she'll be over at Sugg welcoming new students and new parents and new teaching staff and starting a new part of her career. And hopefully we wish her the best as she goes over there and hope she does really, really well. And they say, hey, why don't you stay on for a while? Don't like those interim titles.
Well, congratulations to her.
You don't ever want to be interim, but I guess it's better than not being anything.
Well,
I told her this week she'd get a chance to test drive it and prove herself, and they'll be able to know whether they want to keep her from next year and the years to come. But I know she'll do a great job. Rose has been here 7 years as an AP. She came over from Booker Middle, I believe. She made the comment this week as they announced it to a kind of a stunned faculty meeting on, I guess it was Wednesday, that said that she was looking forward to go. I think we got Coach Bradshaw down there, so let's throw it down to him and see what he's got to say for pregame. Coach Bradshaw.
All right. So we got a great district matchup tonight between the visiting DeSoto Bulldogs and our Seminoles. Talking to Coach Warren today, the key to tonight's game is going to be execution. You know, against Bayshore, we didn't quite execute like we should have. We were a little sloppy at times, so we want to execute tonight. We want our defense to maintain what they're doing, come out with some intensity tonight. We got a big matchup tonight with DeSoto. Last year they were the district champions. Well, we lost to them in overtime, so we're looking forward to a great matchup tonight. Should be two good defenses. Let's see if our offense can get on the right side of the scoreboard early and make it a short night. We got an exciting atmosphere this evening with the two Pop Warner games that already happened. So here we go. Let's get the Noles and the Bulldogs going and have a great game. Back to you, Randy and Augustus.
Yeah, we need to talk to Coach Bradshaw about getting more fired up.
I think he's fired up.
I don't think we even needed the the headphones to hear him. I think we could hear him up here without it. He's pumped up. He's an old coach, you know. So, you know, those coaches, they only speak at one level, and that's high.
We got to give him the smile. That's all. Just got to give him the smile.
We'll get him a smile. We can't get him a smile around the school. I don't know how we're going to get him to smile at here at a broadcast. Having our coin flip out there for the Noles looks like I see number 3 out there, Augustus. Who else we got out there?
We have Joey Gerardina. We have number 15, KJ, Kevin Johnson. Also, we have number 32, who is Will Coton. And we have 65, which is Blake Green, the anchor of the offensive line. Him and Mike Davis. I talked about them in our last broadcast. Those two guys really bring the power to the offensive line for the Noles. So we're going to see what's going to happen tonight as we start this district game.
Well, they don't take that name anchor lightly. They fit the bill. Mike Davis weighing over 3 bills as it is. I don't know about the other guy you mentioned. But there's plenty of weight out there as the Seminoles have come out on the field. And, man, that's a massive color and pom-poms and all kinds of stuff out there.
Well, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month here in October. So that's why we see the pink pom-poms tonight.
Did you pick up on that while you were out and about last week?
It's just every October, if you're a football fan, you know it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and a lot of pro teams and the majority of the high school teams present the pink color all around.
All right, since you're so knowledgeable about that, either one of you pick up on who won the toss, who's getting the ball? I didn't pick up on it. I was too busy watching the crowd coming running off the field.
Well, we have a lot of activity going on the field.
It's a busy place.
So.
Well, I know we'll find out in a minute. They'll tell us. So here come the Bulldogs, and one of them's carrying, number 34 is carrying a T, so it looks like they're going to be kicking off. Let's see if we got number 34. That's Cesar Barajas, 11th grader. So they'll be kicking off from the west, headed east. Deep for the Noles is going to be number 8. Is Pryor, I believe. No, Tyler Stevenson. And then number 7, Daquan Williams, will be back. And number 15 is going back there as well, and that's going to be KJ, Kevin Johnson.
I don't know about you guys, but I am pumped for this game tonight.
You are.
Yes, I am.
I want to thank the folks over at Cody's Roadhouse for bringing the press box food tonight. It was good. We had some wings, and we had some pulled pork barbecue and some kind of brownie dessert. Plenty of food for all. There's the kick. It's going to go into the end zone. That's a pretty good kick. I think that's the way the wind's blowing. It is.
Yes, the wind is coming out of the west.
So the Noles will take over 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line.
We're coming off of last week. The Noles offense had a very productive on our last broadcast. Tonight's goals for the offense, in my notes, what I wrote, first thing is first, ball control. And I feel like if the Noles want to pull out the victory tonight, they're going to have to control the ball on offense. And it's always going to start with our quarterback, how Joey's going to anchor this offense tonight, protecting the ball and leading the Noles down the field
all
night long.
He's in the shotgun, standing back on the 15-yard line. Takes a snap, hands it off to KJ, who's going to get across the 15 to about the 16, and he's going to run into a huge pile there. So a pickup of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd down, and they're going to give him about 2 on that 2nd down and 8.
And last time on our broadcast, Joey Giardina, he went 6 for 11 for 105 yards and a touchdown pass. So, wasn't very pretty numbers, but productive numbers, and that's what I want to see from him tonight.
If you got a W next to it, it's a pretty number.
Yes.
2nd down and 8 for the Seminoles. Giardina in the shotgun again. He's got the snap. He turns. He hands it off to KJ looking to throw. He's got an open receiver. It'll be enough for a 1st down. Out across the 32-yard line on the 33. 1st down, Noles.
That is a nice play. That's a nice play. Caught the DeSoto defense off guard. They thought it was going to KJ, who was getting the ball all night last time we were on our broadcast, and he just throws it there. Good play.
Tyler Stevenson on the catch. Here you got the replay from the end zone camera. That's a nice camera angle. And you
nice
see
play call.
Stevenson lay himself out and get the reception for a 1st down. There's a handoff again up the middle, and KJ's going to fight his way through, burst out to the 39-yard line, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 6.
Way to get the pass low from KJ. And I know you like KJ. You love the way he runs the ball.
He does. He runs hard. Plus, I see him in the parking lot in the morning when he comes to school, and I've gotten to where I can recognize him, so I put a face with a name. 2nd and 5 from the 39-yard line. 10:20 to go in the 1st quarter. No score. Giardina in the shotgun, turns, hands the ball off. Up the middle. It's going to be close to a 1st down. Across the 45, out to the 48, to the 49-yard line. Kevin Johnson, 1st down, Noles.
And again, this guy, he runs downhill. It's no stopping him. He's going to keep running his feet through everybody. Even his own teammates, he's running around. It's good to see.
Look at those clouds in that shot here with Coach Warren over there. I hope that doesn't bode well for the DeSoto Bulldogs. We're going to hit him with a storm. Ball on the 49-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Seminoles. Giardina, the quarterback. He's a senior. He's in the shotgun. Turns, hands to KJ. It's going to be across the 40 to 40-yard line, down to the 30. Pushing and shoving down to the 36-yard line. 1st down, KJ.
Wow. And if you look at this line, look how is the line blocking for him. And Mike Davis, again, he's leading everyone on the line. He's downfield blocking like always. You got to watch him. Sometimes you got to watch him.
And Kevin made that nice jump step cut out to the outside there and just took it right there to the little wide side of the field. That was a nice run.
Well, he's got good vision. He's a guy that can see a hole. Sometimes you got to get him to trust the hole that's going to open up, trust his lineman, but he made something out of nothing there. First down for the Noles. Well, it's working. Let's keep giving it to him. Out across the 35, and the ball comes out. He's going to be down. They're going to mark him down at the 35-yard line.
I believe his helmet came off.
Yes, it did, and as soon as it does, it's dead, so good call by the official.
Last week, Kevin Johnson, he was 26. He had 26 carries for 141 yards for 2 touchdowns against Bayshore High School
There's a
2
handoff.
weeks ago.
He gets up in there, and the guy, how's that helmet come off if you don't have a face mask or a hand on it somehow? Second down and 10. Joey, hands off. And there's a flag down as the tailback's going to get across the 20, right at the 21-yard. But this one's coming back. That was Keon Birch on the carry, but there's a flag back in near the 37-yard line, so this is going to be a hold.
Yeah, he didn't need to hold him either. Play was already up in there, and he held him on the backside, so that's going to hurt right there because that was a beautiful little pull and a little run right up there in the middle.
Those have found running room up the middle against the Bulldogs. This is, how do you go, Augustus? How do you go from from being undefeated to 0-4? It must have been senior laden last year.
Yes. Well, they had a dominant quarterback last season as well. He didn't play against us when they came up here last season, but they had a dominant quarterback, and that is the key. That is one of the variables for going.
Second 20. Joey's going to keep it, and he's going to get across the 45. He's going to pick up maybe a yard. Good defensive play there by number 9 for the Bulldogs. Of course, we don't have number 9 on our roster.
And like I was saying, they had a solid quarterback last season who's gone, and also you had a senior class that left, so that could be contributing to the factors of a team going from being the district champs to now being at the bottom of the districts.
Think that quarterback's playing on Saturdays?
I believe so.
I think so. Third down and 20. Joey in the shotgun, rolling right. He's got his eyes open. He's looking downfield. He's got an open receiver. And it's all the way across the field. I'm going to guess that's incomplete. They kept bringing him back. So that'll be fourth down. And I expect we'll see Rodriguez. We do, number 42. Going out there to punt into a fairly stiff breeze.
And that was one of my goals tonight for the Nose offense, is to minimize penalties. Penalties was something that really hurt us all season long. And in that Bayshore game, as you remember, we had dozens and dozens of penalties. And tonight, that was a bad penalty earlier, which got us in this predicament right now.
Rodriguez standing back on the 40-yard line. Gets the kickoff. That's a pretty good kick into the wind. And the Bulldogs going to wave a fair catch down at the 23-yard line. They'll take over first and 10. Give us a chance to thank some of our sponsors. Again, we want to thank the Cody's Roadhouse for bringing the press box food up. I want to thank folks over at Signs Zoo, American Torch Tip, Waterboy, and Trophy and Sports World. See, Desoto is ready to go with their first play. Quarterback in the shotgun. Turns. Hands off to the tailback, who gets hit at the line, and he'll pick up maybe 2 or 3 across the 25 to the 27. Quarterback number 8.
Now, this is a young and aggressive defense. Running up the hole tonight might not be something DeSoto really wants to do because the Nose has a lot of beef up there in the front of that D-line.
Quarterback is Sean Campbell. He's a sophomore. He also plays defensive back. He's in the shotgun. They picked up 2 yards. Second down and 8. There's the handoff. Runs into the wall. Pushes the wall out across the 30-yard line. Pickup of 3, and that'll bring up a third down and 5.
Seemed like that was tackled by number 32, Jonathan Locke.
And we called his name a lot last week.
Yes, we did.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
We had good penetration there in the backfield. Just let him wiggle through for a few yards.
And
We
this
like
is
that penetration stuff. We like
Oh, man.
stopping them in the backfield. Just wrap them up and bring them down. Third down, let's say it's a long 4. Campbell rolls right looking. He's trying to stretch the defense. Throws low, and they're going to give him the catch out at the 42. That'll be a first down for the Bulldogs.
And that's Julio Gatton on the catch, sophomore.
They had to go down to get it.
Yes, he did. But as you can see on that replay, one of our defenders has slipped on the rollout, and that's why Julio got open.
That'll move the chains.
41-yard line. We have officials timeout for a water break.
A water timeout. Still in the pre-daylight savings time, so they have a water timeout every 6 minutes of each quarter. And that's what we're having. 6:04 to go in the first quarter. No score.
In the defensive goals, what I wrote down for the Noles tonight is to minimize penalties, 1. Game tackling all night. It's been all season long. We noticed the Noles has missed a lot of open field tackles. So game tackling tonight is going to be very important. And last but not least, I know something that you like, scoring on turnovers.
Who doesn't like scoring on turnovers? I want to see a couple of pick sixes. I want to be able to shout, it's a pick 6.
Well, giving up no big plays would be a great start, too, and keeping that quarterback who looks like he can run a little bit contained from running around that end.
Well, the defense has been really good at that for 3 quarters, pretty much this whole season, but getting 4 quarters out of them has been the bugaboo so far this year. 1st and 10, ball on the 40, just beyond the 41-yard line. Campbell, the quarterback. There's a flag down. That ball's up. Could be intercepted. Will be intercepted.
And it is.
And
John Locke.
John Locke down to the 30-yard line. I'm going to guess it's probably a hold or something. But I'm hoping Alex has got that on replay so we can see who tipped that ball. I'm assuming it was tipped the way it came out. That was uglier than a wounded duck.
Oh, there was 2 of us in there pressuring him. That was an excellent play.
Let's see. We've got the end zone camera.
Like it was an end
Oh,
around.
yeah, it was the guy that came right in on the quarterback, hit him. Here's a penalty.
On the defense, on the offense.
Shot block,
There we go.
pushing the black
Nope,
on the nose.
Nope, we got it
So it
both
should
ways.
be an offset penalty.
Offset penalties. We'll replay it. Those are all excited,
But
but
I believe it'd be the nose ball.
it still will be a Knowles ball after the turnover?
Yes.
Well, then we like that. Then I'm happy.
Yeah, I think both infractions happened after the turnover, so we're good there. Should be our ball, 1st and 10.
Well, then they'll have it on the 43-yard line, 1st and 10. That's not a pick 6, but it's a pick.
Hey, the nose defense has been playing well all season long. As far as turnovers, it's been +1 with turnovers all year long. So just offense got to get it on the board. Just like Coach Bradshaw. Well,
I think Coach Montgomery must have called that during the water timeout. He said, let's put the interception on. And apparently the guys listened to him. Joey in the shotgun, turns, hands it off to KJ, who makes one man miss. He gets to the outside, He's down the sideline. Down inside the 25 to the 20-yard line. And they're going to mark him right at the 20. First down, Kevin Johnson.
great run by Kevin Johnson to come out to break it on the outside. As you can see, Blake Green, number 65, pulling to lead that to break him.
Yeah, here he is. You see him
Blake
sweeping
Johnson.
right. There's
Yes.
a huge block
There's a
there
block
at the end.
by Green. And our receiver down there is doing his job as well.
Well, and their cornerback was right on him, but he dipped the shoulder and just bolted outside, and he was gone.
He said, taste the shoulder. Joey in the shot. It's a hard snap, and KJ's going to hit the defensive front, and he's going to be down there. He'll get nothing and like it. 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. No score, but the Seminoles can be knocking on the door. In the red zone now.
The green zone, as some say.
For money.
You know it.
2nd and 10. Joey in the shotgun has the snap. The handoff to KJ, who's going to get hit in the backfield. That's a great defensive push there by the left side of the defensive line, and he'll be a loss of maybe 3 and bring up a 3rd and 13.
I don't think we fooled them running the short side of the field there.
Well, it looked like they knew that play was coming, or else our offensive lineman on that end just did the Olay block.
Now, Joey has a lot of skilled guys on the outside. I wonder which one he wants to go to on this play here.
He's got KJ now wide left as a receiver. He's back to throw. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to get pulled down across the 25 to the 24-yard line. That'll be a pickup of not much, if any. And that'll put in Rodriguez, I'm assuming, for the field goal attempt. And right now the flag's hanging, just kind of hanging there, so not much breeze in his face.
Rodriguez on to attempt a.
He's already had, what, a 75-yarder this year. It was long. All I remember, it was long. So you throw out a little hyperbole when you don't know what the actual number is. There's the snap. Kick is up. Oh, man, that's a strong kick, and it is no good.
Wide left.
I don't know.
Just missed
wide
it.
left. They were dramatic on that. I kept waiting on them to throw their hands up.
Can we get that replay?
We got an end zone camera. We got to be able to pick that up.
Plenty of foot. Plenty of foot on it.
Well, the defense now has to go out there and be firemen. Put the fire out, get the ball back to the offense again, get another turnover.
Bulldogs will take over on the 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yes, the DeSoto Bulldogs coming into this game has only scored 20 points all season long.
Campbell, the sophomore quarterback, is in the shotgun. Late substitution.
Timeout.
Timeout, Bulldogs.
This is my man number 9, who we don't have a roster for. Came in late. Hate to miss an opportunity like that, Mike. You get down there inside the red zone, you want to make something happen.
Yeah, the play to the short side of the field, we went to the well one too many times, and, they stuffed us, lost that 5 yards. So I'm just glad we didn't turn it over and at least got a shot at the field goal.
Well, the defense rose to the occasion. We had the opportunity, and like you said, we went on that one side and couldn't make it work. A couple of negative yardage plays, and it was field goal opportunity. And I tell you what, I've seen a lot of missed field goals in the last week. At the college level, professional level, now at the high school level. Coach Montgomery, defensive coordinator for the Noles, was looking forward to tonight's game. He's thought he had a pretty good game plan.
And Coach Montgomery has been really pitching a lot of good games as far as defensive scheme all season long. I really like what he's doing with the defense.
There's a pitch to the left. Or a pickup of maybe 3. That'll bring up a 2nd down and maybe 8. Looks like they're giving 2 on the play.
Well, they ran 2 tight ends there and ran that double tight formation, and we were up for the task to stuff that right off the tackle there. It's power football, man on man. Let's see what they come up with here.
Mano and mano.
Yeah.
I think Mike Davis is at the nose tackle tonight.
Well, that pretty much plugs up the middle. They did give him 3 on that, so it's 2nd down and 7. Campbell, the quarterback, in the shotgun. He's taking himself, and he's going to push the line. He'll have the 1st down out across the 30-yard line as he had a train. So 1st down Bulldogs. 2:23 to go in the first quarter. No score. If you just joined us, where you been? You missed the Mighty Mites and the Powell Football League and a night of festivities here tonight at John Kiker Memorial Stadium, Paul Meckley Field.
As we see, we have the little lady nose down there.
Is that from Powell too, I guess?
Yes.
Everybody loves those Seminoles. 1st and 10, Bulldogs. Campbell in the shotgun. Rolls. Oh, that's a big tackle there.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. He had a face full of, who was that?
That was Joe Evans.
Is that number 6?
Number 6.
Joe
Boy,
Evans.
he came hard off the end and just put his hat right on that quarterback's stomach.
Unfortunately, we didn't have anybody out on the side to defend it, catch that ball and run it to the house for a pick 6.
That's what we want. Pick 6.
I'm just warming up. I'm rehearsing.
Well, we turn up the heat like that, and we'll be warm.
See how resilient Campbell is after getting a face full of Seminole like that. Excuse me, a gut full of Seminole. Trips wide right. Knowles threaten blitz. They come with it. There's a
Screen.
Oh, that's a good screen. Be out across the 36-yard line. Complete to number 13, who's also not on our roster. What is up with these rosters?
This is what we get handed.
That's
so.
right. This is what we get.
But nice tackle by Houston out there, coming from his D-line position, sprinting out there to the sideline to make that tackle on that screen. Good hustle for him.
Maybe it's a conspiracy to confuse us. Little do they know I'm already confused. 3rd down and 5 for the Bulldogs, just across the 30-yard line. They need to get to the 42. There's a handoff up the middle. Wrap him up and bring him down. That's right. That's right. And short of the 40-yard line. Couple of Knowles getting off the tackle.
Houston on another tackle. The D-line is getting after it. They're shoving and moving.
Number 44 out there also for the Knowles. Zach Hughes in on the tackle. That's going to bring up a 4th down and a long 2. And so far, the Dogs are showing us they're going to punt. Deep for the Dogs is going to be Cesar Barajas in to punt. And the Knowles don't have anybody back to get it, so they either don't believe he's going to do it. Now we get somebody to go back.
That's Jaquan.
Well, they didn't going to do it. And they stopped him. Oh, John Warren. Look at Coach Montgomery out
Coach
there.
Montgomery.
My goodness, I didn't know he could jump up that. He's had 2 knee operations. He shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff.
But when your defense does something like that, everyone should be jumping up. I mean, everyone on the sideline should be up and down. I mean, that's a win for the defense right there. The offense get the ball back, good field position, great play call for Coach Montgomery to play safe on defense as far as that punt.
Coach Mack, Mr. Happy. We're going to call him Mr. Happy from now on.
That's excellent coaching because they recognized it right away and didn't drop a man back, and we're ready for that right there.
Did you see that coming, Mike?
Well, you figure, it's always a possibility when they're in the middle of the field.
1st and 10. There's a handoff to KJ. He finds a hole. He's going to be across the 40, pushing and shoving, trying to get to the outside. He made it to the outside. 35, 30, 25, 20, down to the 10, 5, down to the goal line. On the 1-yard line, KJ. Oh, big run.
Amazing run from KJ. I mean, he was going back and forth, in and out, and no one could touch him. Nice blocking downfield from his receiver.
Well, that was 2 or 3 jump steps there in the middle, and when he goes to the outside, there is nobody that's going to catch him.
1 cut, 2 cuts, bounce off somebody like a pinball, make it to the outside.
And look at Tyler Stevenson with the block down there, number 8, wide receiver. You gotta remember, that guy is only a sophomore, and he's doing incredible things out there on the field this season.
I like it. That'll be the end of the first quarter, and they got to go all the way down. See, if they'd known this, they could have waited. But now they got to go all the way down to the east side of the field. But that's okay. They'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
And Kevin Johnson is the emotional leader for this team tonight coming into the game. After the Bayshore game, he said in the newspaper that he wants to build on that victory and try to get to the district championship game. As a senior, hey, everyone's goal should be that on this football team.
What y'all the Seminoles do when you were a senior?
As far as
District or playoffs, or did you make the playoffs? I don't know.
Yes. We
2006?
were two-time district champions, and got made to the playoffs both my junior and senior year.
Good.
So,
Well, those were the good old days.
yeah. So, but I always remember, Coach Meck was always just to tell us. He said, "Hey, you have to win in October to get into November." And at first, I didn't understand that as a sophomore on varsity. I didn't understand that, but then